My name is Mann and I'm a team leader in Hounslow, West London. I was born in a devout Sikh family in Punjab, India. My mom had 4 daughters and she desperately wanted a son. She visited a temple and she prayed there to have a son, and she made a vow to God that if I have a son, I will dedicate that son for God's service in this temple. So I was born, and my mom was very happy, and she took me to that temple. And uh, at the age 5, I remember she taking me into the temple and repeating her vow in the temple that once my son is 14, I will come and leave him here to serve God. During that course, when I was being trained as a priest, and while I was reading scriptures, I started having questions in my heart and mind about life in general, about uh, different religions, and about God. If God is one, why there are so many religions? And if all of these religions are not true, then there is one which is true, and I need to find that true religion. And I wanted to know the true God. And I would ask these questions from my dad and from other people, and I would never get a solid, concrete answer. In the course of this, my sister was attacked by demons, and that just shook my roots in my religion. How can this happen to us? We are so devout, pious. We are doing everything to please God. And that's the time when I started thinking more about the reality of this God. We had a pastor friend who would often visit us. When he came to know about our situation, he said, we have the solution. If you would allow us, we want to share about Jesus and how he can help you in this situation. And we said, okay. And we didn't really believe on Jesus at that time. We wanted to try it out because we wanted a solution. So he prayed, and the miracle happened. She was delivered from all the demonic attacks. And that's when I started really wondering about this Jesus, and I wanted to know more about this. In Sikhism, we were taught from childhood that if we can make God happy with our true worship just for even half a second, God would accept us. But I would always wonder, how can I worship God in truth and spirit if my heart is full of evil? And when I read the Bible, Ephesians chapter 2, it just opened up the reality before me. It is Jesus who came looking for me and gave his life for me and made me a new person. And now I'm able to call upon the name of the Lord and worship him in spirit and truth. So God didn't accept me because of my true worship. God now accepts me because Jesus has paid the price and made me one with God. I believe God heard my mother's promise made to him that one day a son would serve God. And he honored that promise by calling me to his service. And now I serve the true God. And my heart's desire is for every Sikh to know the reality of Jesus. And through our Lord Jesus, we can be accepted into the family of God.